All right, so now we're going to convert between imperial and metric. So just so you know, some of these are rounded numbers. So the exact has the actual equal sign, and the approximate has the two kind of wavies. So that just means the ones with the approximate, your answers are like rounded answers. Okay, so here is some conversions for yourself. 1 mile is 1.609 kilometers. 1 yard is 0.9144. 1 foot is 30.48 centimeters. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So this is on your formula sheet. You're not expected to memorize this. Yeah, maybe you want to memorize it just to have it as common knowledge, but you don't need to. Okay, so if we're converting 17 feet to meters, again, we need to do the unit analysis. So 17 feet, and then I look up the feet and meters conversion, and there isn't one. So I have foot and centimeters. So that means I'm going to convert the feet to centimeters and then the centimeters to meters. So remember, we got to have our unit analysis. So 1 foot is 30.48 centimeters. And then that means my answer is now in centimeters. But if I want to convert it to meters, then I'm going to have the 1 meter is 100 centimeters, so that the centimeters cancel, and then my final answer is going to be in meters. So what do I punch into my calculator? I'm going to go 17 times 30.48 divided by 100. So that is 5.1816. And that is meters. And really I should have, instead of an equal sign there, I should have an approximate. Why is it an approximate? Because you could see here that the 30, oh, I guess that was equals, but maybe the hell you don't know that's equals, but anyways. So 5.1816. You won't lose an error code if you're not using equals versus approximate. But anyways, there's your meters. Okay, so now we have 5 miles, and I need to convert it to kilometers. And there's a direct conversion there, and that is 1 mile is 1.609 kilometers. So the miles will cancel. And again, this is rough, so 5 times 1.609 is 8.045, and that would be kilometers. Okay, do you want to try some more? So 2 yards to centimeters. So 2 yards, I got to look at the yards to centimeters conversion. There is none. There's a yards to meters. So I'm going to put the 1 yard is 0.9144 meters. So then the yards cancel. I'm now in meters. I don't want to be in meters. I want to be in centimeters. So now I need to convert this. That 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Then the meters cancel, and then I punch this all in. So 2 times 0.9144 times 100. So 182.88 centimeters. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing again. 24 yards to centimeters. So 24 yards. The conversion, again, there's not a direct conversion. So we're going to do 1 yard is 0.9144 meters. The yards cancel. I'm now in meters. So now I got to convert meters. So 1 meter is 100 centimeters. The meters cancel, and then I get what I punch in here. 24 times 0.9144 times 100. So 2,194.56 centimeters. Okay, let's try the next one. 5 inches to centimeters. So what's the inches to centimeters conversion? 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So the inches cancel. 5 times 2.54 is 12.7 centimeters. We're going to convert 7 miles to kilometers. Again, 7 miles. Now we're going to look up the conversion from miles and kilometers. It says 1 mile is 1.609 kilometers. So 1.609 kilometers has to go on top. The 1 mile goes on the bottom. The miles cancel. And I get 7 times 1.609. 11.263, and that would be kilometers. Don't forget all your units there. All right. So now we're going to go the other way. We're going to go centimeters to inches. So same thing, same method, nothing new. 16 centimeters. So we are going to look up the conversion for centimeters and inches. And 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So 2.54 centimeters is 1 inch. You see the centimeters cancel. And I punch in 16 if you want times 1, but really it doesn't matter. Divided by 2.54, and it fills your calculator. So we're going to do to the nearest, I don't know, let's do 3 decimal places. So 6.299 inches. 58 meters to feet. So 58 meters. We look up our conversion for feet, and darn it, we don't have one. So we are going to use 1 foot is 30.48 centimeters. So I need to change the meters to centimeters. So what's the conversion for that first? 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So does everybody see now? I'm in centimeters mode. So that's, now I can convert this to feet. 1 foot is 30.48 centimeters. So the centimeters cancel, and I'm going to punch in 58 times 100 divided by 30.48. So that would be 190.28, and if you wanted to round the 7 would round the 8 up to 9, and that would be feet. Okay, let's keep going. 94 meters. Inches. Well, there again, there's no inches, so I need to convert this to centimeters. So 100 centimeters is 1 meter. So now I'm in centimeters. Then I got to change it to inches. So 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So the centimeters cancel. So now I go 94 times 100 divided by 2.54. So I get 3,700 and 0.787, and that is inches. Keep going here. 276 millimeters. 276 millimeters to inches. Well, I don't have a direct conversion. I have centimeters. So the first thing I need to do is change the millimeters to centimeters. So 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. So now it's in centimeters. Now I convert the centimeters to inches. So 2.54 centimeters is 1 inch. So that goes on the bottom and that goes on the top so that they cancel. So 276 times 1, but you don't really need that, divided by, now watch this because you're dividing it by 2 things. You're dividing it by 10, and then you're dividing it by 2.54. So use brackets. So then we get 10.866 inches. Maybe you need to pause until you get that calculation right. Okay, so 7 kilometers to miles. So do we have a kilometers to miles? Yes. So The 1.609 kilometers goes on the bottom, the 1 mile goes on top, the kilometers cancel, and we get 7 divided by 1.609, 4.351, and that would be miles. Okay, last one, 12 meters to inches. Again, we don't have a meters to inches conversion, so we're going to convert the meters to centimeters first. So 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Those will cancel. Now it's in centimeters. Then we got to convert the centimeters, which is 2.54 centimeters, is 1 inch. So the centimeters cancel, and we have it in inches. So that would be 12 times 100 divided by 2.54. 472.441 inches. All right, so now we're going to get into a little bit more complicated things. And that's when we have a mixture of two different measurements in the imperial and then to convert it to one. So we need to convert feet to inches and then inches to millimeters. So we're going to do this in 2 steps. First, we're going to convert 4 feet to inches. What's the conversion? 1 foot is 12 inches. So the feet cancel, and we're left with 48 inches. Okay, so now that we know it's 48 inches, now we're going to go, this is 48 inches plus 9 inches. So really this is 57 inches. And we're converting 57 inches to millimeters. Okay, so maybe you want to pause to see what I did there. But I first converted the 4 feet to inches. Then I added the 9 inches to it so that I have a total of 57 inches. So now I'm converting in my B part, 57 inches. Well, the only conversion I have is centimeters, so I'm going to put 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. And then the inches cancel, and I got to convert centimeters, so 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. Cancel that, and I get 57 times 2.54 times 10. 1,447.8 millimeters. Okay, so the next one, again, I need to convert first the 3 yards to feet. 3 yards, and you don't have to do this one if you know what 3 yards is in feet, but 1 yard is 3 feet, so the yards cancel, and I get 9 feet. So then if I add 9 plus 2, I get 11 feet that I'm converting to centimeters. So 11 feet times it by, so do we have a feet to centimeter conversion? We do. So that is 1 foot is 30.48 centimeters. So the feet cancel, and this is 11 times 30.48, and we get 335.28 centimeters. So now we're going to do some problem solving. So a school librarian needs to reach a shelf that's 1.7 meters above the floor. The librarian can only reach 5 feet 11 inches from the floor. Will the librarian be able to reach the shelf? Justify the answer. So you need to decide to either convert the 1.7 meters to feet and inches or the feet and inches to meters. And because the feet and inches are mixed together, I would probably convert the feet and inches to meters. So 5 feet, I got to convert that to inches right now. So that is 1 foot is 12 inches. The feet cancel, and I'm left with 60 inches. Then I got to convert the 60 plus 11 inches is 71 inches into meters to see if she can reach it. So 71 inches, the conversion for inches is 2.54 centimeters. So we have 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters, and I need to convert now the centimeters to meters. So 1 meter is 100 centimeters, so that cancels. and I go 71 times 2.54 divided by 100. So I get 1.8034 meters. Okay, so what was that again? That's how much the librarian can reach. She can reach about a 1.8 meters, and the shelf is 1.7. So will she be able to reach? Yes, the librarian can reach the 1.7 meter shelf. All right, Tammy drove 85 kilometers to campsite. Todd drove 52 meters to meet Tammy at the campsite. 52 miles. Who drove farther? So we either need to decide, should we convert the kilometers to miles or miles to kilometers? It doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to convert 85 kilometers to miles. So that conversion, so this is Tammy, is 85 kilometers, and 1 mile is 1.609 kilometers. The kilometers cancel, and this is going to be 85 divided by 1.609, and I get 52.828, and this would be miles. And Todd was 52 miles. So Tammy drove further because she drove 0.828 miles more. Therefore, Tammy drove farther. So as long as you have the justification to show that Tammy drove farther, then it's fine. So again, I could have converted Todd's miles to kilometers and see the same thing. So cross-country running teams preparing for a meet. Katie ran 18 laps around a 400-yard track. Ben ran 7.5 kilometers. So we need to figure out who ran farther. So first off, if each lap is 400 yards, we have to first do Katie is 18 laps times 400 yards per lap. So you see the laps cancel, and we're now in yards. I have to convert yards to kilometers. I don't have that conversion. I have meters. So 1 yard is 0.9144 meters. The yards cancel. I'm now in meters. I got to convert it to kilometers. So 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. The meters cancel. Now I'm in kilometers mode. So 18 times 400 times 0.9144 divided by 1,000. So I get 6.58368 kilometers. So who ran farther? Therefore, Ben ran farther, because it's 6.58 versus 7.5 kilometers.